Some 40 million Americans under the age of 18 play some kind of organized sports. And for many of them, their coaches will be among the most influential people they'll ever meet. And that's why coaches love coaching. But the business of coaching often involves a lot of extra work. At least it did, until one young man from the Boston area got the bright idea to simplify it.
Set.
Football is a team sport. But Shalik Billups is working one-on-one with coach Kevon Watkins. It's the kind of attention Watkins says he never got when he played in high school and while he was in the U.S. Marine Corps.
Nothing like this was ever even thought of.
Individual coaching is nothing new. Watkins has been doing it for about 10 years. But now, he says, finding customers, collecting reviews, and maintaining his business is much simpler, thanks to a website, CoachUp. The site vets and ranks 15,000 coaches in individual and team sports across the country.
This is good.
Jordan Flegel came up with the idea for the site back in 2011.
If you want to learn the guitar, you get a tutor. If you want to improve your SAT score, you get a tutor. But in sports, they're on their own to learn how to play their sport, how to really learn it. We don't do that in academics. We don't do that in anything else. Why do we think it would work in sports?
Flegel's sport was basketball. He'd never heard of working on a team sport with an individual coach before he tried it during his high school years.
I was a very, at best, mediocre high school player.
Mediocre, that is, until a camp counselor, Greg Christoph, helped Flegel develop into a high school and small college star. He even played professionally in Israel for 2 years. But Flegel says the coaching he received didn't just change his game, it changed his life.
That led to a direct improvement for me academically. You know, hey, if I really apply myself, I can figure out anything. I can figure out how to become a better athlete. I can figure out how to become a better student. You know, I can learn to really write a paper. I can learn how to build a startup.
Flegel began to do some coaching himself while he was in college. Later, after a broken foot and then business school ended his playing days, he kept on coaching to help ease the transition into the next stage of his life.
I created my own website. I had to pay a website designer to do that. Every time I wanted to update something, I have to pay that designer to do it. I wanted to collect reviews. I just wanted to work with kids, and I wanted the rest to take care of itself.
Flegel says CoachUp provides a platform to deal with the business of coaching so coaches can focus on what they do best.
We provide insurance, we provide payment processing, we provide customer support. I mean, for our coaches, we're their marketing department, their technology department, their personal assistant, we're their website host. There's no great solution for me, so I decided to build it.
Most of those services are outsourced from CoachUp's Boston office, home to 30 full-time employees. The model has attracted investment money from world champion athletes like Julian Edelman of the NFL's New England Patriots and Steph Curry of the NBA's Golden State Warriors. Each has benefited from working with individual coaches.
Bring it back, there we go.
For most players, though, the next level isn't a world championship. Shalik Billups is just hoping to make his high school team. But with a little help from Coach Watkins, he may have a better chance to bring his A game wherever he decides to go.
Let's go, push, push. Everything we apply on the football field can apply to everyday life. The biggest thing for me is hard work. You know, you have to work hard in order to make yourself better. I'm talking about. Jog back.
Flegel says more than 200,000 young and old athletes have found coaches on his site in the 3.5 years that it's been up.